Hey everybody, it's number one Steve here, and I'm bringing you another pay-per-view review today. After last night was Hell in the Cell, and I would say it was pretty good, Not too bad, I'm in kind of a down kind of mood because the Eagles lost to the Panthers last night, but you know what? It's whatever. So, without wasting no time, let's do it. Alright, so we kick things off with the pre-show. Ziggler, Cesaro, and Neville versus Sheamus, Barrett, and Rusev. And once again, I call this match. Why did I call this match? Because despite everything we've seen with the Ziggler thing and him turning heel and beating Cena for the US title, after seeing Tyler Breeze's debut on SmackDown, it became pretty clear that they were not going to do heel turn for Ziggler. It looked that way on Monday Night Raw, but it was not that way. The heel, especially since the heel team won on Raw, so that means that the faces were going to win. Most likely, we're going to see this match again tonight on Monday Night Raw, which I can probably see the heels winning. But overall, it was a B+. It was alright. Traditional beat down to the Ziggler, and then Cesaro comes in and saves the day. Alright, so I know my order of it's kind of out of order, but whatever. So then we had the first Hell in a Cell match, Bray Wyatt taking on Roman Reigns. Now let me just say, if you people do not like Roman Reigns after this and do not accept the fact that he will become WWE World Heavyweight Champion after this, something is definitely wrong with you. Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt put on one heck of a match last night, and Roman Reigns proved what the WWE already knew. That he is the golden boy and he can be the next face of this company by proving that and beating Bray Wyatt. Now that I think about it more and more, it was good for Reigns to get this win because, well, he needed it. So next we had Charlotte versus Nikki, and I gave that B+C because it wasn't a quick match. It wasn't a disappointment. As a matter of fact, it's actually good that Charlotte put in the figure 8, and Nikki didn't tap out right away. It's good because, it's kind of like when Cena used to hit the AA and then he'd be done for. But now it's more like, oh, you hit the AA, Cena hits AA, oh, he kicks out. It's not like after Brock Lesnar hits 1 F5, unless he's been dominating you throughout the whole match, that you're done, Even though Cena dominated, Brock got dominated, even though Cena got dominated at SummerSlam, it still took 2 F5s to take out Cena, not just one. But Charlotte won, and it was one good match, so I have to give them props for that. Next, we had Seth Rollins versus the Demon Kane. Obviously, we all knew Seth Rollins was going to win, and now Corporate Kane is gone. Though, with Corporate Kane gone, that means now we still have Demon Kane, which will later tie into my thing, unless I'll get into that a little bit later. Alright, so next we had taking on the Dudley Boys, and it was alright. C+. Xavier Woods was not there. He was injured, but in real reality, he was getting married. So, congratulations to Xavier Woods on that. And New Day was able to successfully retain the tag team titles. With that said, that just proves either that at WrestleMania or TLC, the Dudley Boys will be winning the tag team titles. Next, we had Kevin Owens and Ryback. I gave it a D because no one just doesn't care. I don't know if it's Ryback or if it's just Kevin Owens is stale now, but he just isn't impressive to me anymore. His feud with Cesaro was better than his feud with Ryback, so, whatever. Then, the first match of the night, John Cena. Are you freaking kidding me? John Cena. Either he's that ready to go on vacation, or, this was one of the matches that, I wonder who it was going to be. It was getting hyped because we didn't know who was facing Cena. And it turned out to be Alberto Del Rio. Unfortunately, Ricardo was not there, so we had to have Zeb Coulter. I really don't think that works out, but, whatever. Thinking back to their WrestleMania 29 feud, and beyond that, when they were feuding with each other. But I guess it makes sense for right now. Although I did hear, I'll save it for later on this week over my breaking news video on Alberto Del Rio, okay? So then there's that. But the match was pretty good. Everyone was happy to see Alberto Del Rio back. Obviously, Cena lost because now he won't be on Raw tonight. He'll be doing some personal time. It could be for a TV show, or it could just be the fact that, you know, that's what I heard, it could be for a TV show, but it could just be the fact that he, you know, he needs a break. And if Nikki's going after this too, and you know they spending that break together, if you know what I'm saying. But we finally get to the main event: Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker, Hell in a Cell. This match was awesome. A freaking plus. I mean, they were chanting, "This is awesome." So that's proof right there that Taker can still give you his best. Despite being 50 years old, he can give you his best. Why? Because he is The Undertaker. He's in better shape than he was at WrestleMania 30, and he can do this. Taker and Brock put one heck of a show. Took Brock 3 F5s to beat him down, but he eventually did do it. How he did, though, I kind of could have seen it coming, as we all could have, should have. Brock with the low blow on Taker. How Brock beat Taker lost, and beat Brock at SummerSlam. But after the match is what really was interesting. Taker was about to do his little, you know, going like this. And then that's when the Wyatt family came out, attacked him, and carried him out of the arena. Obviously, this ties into the next pay-per-view, which is Undertaker's 25-year anniversary of when he debuted at Survivor Series. And obviously, with the Wyatt family, you have a traditional Survivor Series match, except it won't be 5-on-5, it'll be 4-on-4, unless they find other partners. But the question is, who will be the Undertaker's partners? Now, I have a feeling if Demon Kane is still in the feud with Seth Rollins and the Authority, then he will not be in the match. But if it's over, then you got the Undertaker, Demon Kane, Sting, and I'm going to throw in Finn Balor, whatever his name is. And I say Finn Balor because he is the demon here. He can transform into the demon. So, and Taker did help him with his entrance and everything like that. So I think it would be perfect for those 4 guys. A dream team, I think. Especially you got Taker and Sting on the same team. So you got Taker, you got Sting, you got Kane, and you got Finn Balor taking on the entire family, entire Wyatt family. That right there is a good main event. That right there will keep it. I think will tie in to how Survivor Series was last year, how it was awesome. Now, there is one problem I do have with this, and that is the rumors of Undertaker versus Braun Strowman, and I don't want to see that. And especially if Taker's just going to lose to him. I mean, I don't want to see Undertaker versus Braun Strowman. I think we'd all rather see John Cena versus John Cena, or Undertaker versus Sting. But I don't want to see Undertaker versus Braun Strowman because Braun Strowman sucks. Okay? He flat out sucks. He's just there to be built as a monster, which is no problem. He just doesn't know what he's doing. So, I think it's best that we have, Seth Rollins. I think it's best that Taker, after this, just stays away from the Wyatt family. This could be Bray's thing, like, Undertaker, did you forget when you beat me at WrestleMania? You didn't think it was over, would you? Did you? I told you I'm the new face of fear. Now, the question is on whether he'll win or not. I don't know. We need to see how this feud builds up and goes along. Will we say Taker more? Or will, you know, he'll just be gone and come back at Survivor Series? Who knows? But I think the Dream Team, Kane, Sting, Undertaker, and Finn Balor, that's a pretty good team going against the Wyatt family, I think. So, that has been a Hell in a Cell recap today. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Please check out my other videos. And most importantly, if you're not down with that, I've just got 2 words for you. Peace out.